Alright, folks, Acid Root's Wired here. So let's get started with a new game for the channel. I mean, I finished up with the simple mode of Guitar Heroes. I want to get this channel cracking with some new stuff, kind of see what's going to go along with it, and, you know, I just figured, why not try a pretty stellar game for the PlayStation 2. This was in competition with games. I don't know if you want to hear this, if, like...
Let's rock, baby.
Yeah, this was in competition. Devil May Cry was some of the best games for PS2, like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, you know, Max Payne, some of those type games. But, I'm going to kind of see how it fares. It's going to be kind of just like an on-look type of thing for this sort of thing, just to wonder what's going to happen with it. But there's a lot of talking sequences, so it's going to be a few minutes, so hang on.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys. Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. It looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
Alright, so there's going to be a lot of getting used to, like, the physics of this game and that sort of stuff. I mean, really, I'm going to see what it's about. But, I do feel like this is a nice, you know, adventure-type game, kind of like Grand Theft Auto, just without, like, the real-world kind of setting type stuff. So this is the sort of thing in that sort of department. I mean, really, Guitar Hero may have seemed like I was going to be kind of more in, like, a casual type field, but I would kind of have to say, like, there's not an overabundance of games like Guitar Hero and kind of that this more laid back kind of setting, that type of stuff. So there is going to be some stuff that actually showcases me being able to do well at a handful of video games and stuff, but the only thing about this game is I don't know how really difficult it's going to be, and there's actually two things about this. That's one thing, is me not knowing going in the sheer amount of difficulty towards this game, but then for a second thing, I kind of look at it and it's like, I've noticed that you can't save anywhere, so that's kind of, I mean, it's surprising for a PlayStation 2 game that the save function's kind of wonky, but apparently you cannot save in this game until you complete a mission, and I think there's like 20-25 missions, something like that. So that basically means that you have to this is mission 1, so we're gonna, you know, effectively have to get to mission 2 before the game's gonna actually read the fact that I'm gonna save. Now I am gonna have to see what that's about and stuff, but it basically means that it's gonna take me longer to update this project, just because I'm going to have to get back to where I leave off in the gameplay footage in order to progress, because I'm not going to just keep doing... I didn't feel like playing this for like 2-3 hours to get to mission 2, so I'm just going to kind of break off, and then I'll get back to where I was just by playing off camera, and that's how we'll do it. But yeah, so basically, I'm wondering, this is kind of like Castlevania in a lot of ways, which I respect that, just because it's the same type of field towards that sort of thing, and it's fun. I mean, I almost thought that Dante was like a vampire or something like that. I don't remember. I saw tidbits of that sort of stuff, but I wonder, I mean, he's a popular character. I mean, he's definitely one of the ones. I mean, he has pretty good vibes. He's kind of like, you know, like Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series. He's got some pretty dope vibes about him. And I suspect we'll be seeing more of that Trish chick also. We'll see how that kind of goes. But so what I wasn't aware of early on is the fact that you're supposed to jump onto these ledges. I mean, you're going to learn to, like, press, like, the X button or something to hop up. And that's kind of how you get up in higher floors. So, yeah. But I do kind of like this kind of... Games need to return to this. I don't know. There's something about it. I like the approach of this game, especially in like a creepy setting. This just feels like the kind of game you'd play in the fall. I probably should have started this project back in like November or October or something, but I am not suspecting I'm going to beat this game this year, so just strap yourselves in. This is just something that, as you see new episodes of this, it's just kind of more about the fun of watching the playthrough more so than the actual commitment to wanting to defeat this game. So, but yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to say here. I guess I could talk about music a little bit. I've got some reviews coming out. I just did a Blood on the Dance Floor review, and there's going to be stuff like that happening and that sort of stuff. I've got more vibes to kind of get to with that thing, but I'm trying to do like some new stuff. I definitely feel like I want to get like some new folks. I mean, it's not going to be every single time. I am going to do like, you know, more Lil Wayne stuff and more like folks like that. some of those fellows, just standard rappers, mainstream, underground, all that sort of stuff. But I'm just kind of trying to juggle that. I mean, really, the problem, I don't know. I could bitch about YouTube, but we could focus on the game. So obviously you have to get these orbs, and the thing about it is they're on the highest floor, so I have to learn, which I haven't, in terms of the gameplay, I haven't learned like the gameplay climbing segments to be able to get to the higher amounts. But basically, that's how you progress to the next area, and yeah. So we'll see. I'm interested in what the enemies are going to be like and seeing some of those and that sort of thing. So we've got more vibes coming. This is just like, lobby type crap. Just kind of hanging out in the lobby, figuring out shit. We're going to need keys, we're going to need orbs, and probably going to need those magic things to help with the health and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I would definitely like to be able to hope that this game's not going to be a nightmare in difficulty. This game just looks fun. I get the vibe from it that this is the kind of creepy type feel for the type of music I listen to, so it's right up my alley. So I recommend, folks, watch the Blood on the Dance Floor review and watch this video. It goes hand in hand. Why not? Dante and Davi would probably get along, something like that. Javon and, I don't know if Dante has any male friends that could accommodate that sort of thing, but you get the idea. It's a standard creepy factor here. So, yeah, I think I would kind of want to see like a 2-3 hour stream of this game just to see how folks would do just with that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I like adventure games in a sense, but I wish adventure games more often would wind up having like a cast of characters. Because I mean, as much as I like those type of games, the sense of game where it's just the hero and he doesn't have. I mean, I know some games don't like you having like a cast of characters that can help you, but at least something to at least advance the plot. I just feel like that Trish character is just going to be the woman that you have to rescue. She's going to get in trouble. She's going to think she can take on the villain or something, and you're going to have to save her, and then she's going to fall for Dante or something like that. But there needs to be more characters, and that's kind of the thing. That's, Grand Theft Auto 3 did a good job of that. Characters like 8-Ball and, Luigi early on, and some of those folks, those characters and stuff. So I feel like I would like to see that here, but I don't know for certain. But, in terms of the feel of this game, they definitely have the execution of this game, the gameplay down real well. I feel like this is fun, but I just wonder, it's mostly just going to be this, about the concept of just getting to the next area. So, basically what I'm trying to say is there's not going to be much for dialogue, but I did like the intro and the storyline so far. We'll see. Yeah. So, if you find this video first and you don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about acid roots, basically, if you find, like I said, if you find this video first, I am a music review channel, which means in the companion YouTube channel to this channel, I've done like a bunch of album reviews on a bunch of music and stuff. So really, I mean, if you go to my front page, you're going to be able to find that. I mean, that's definitely the thing. You're going to be able to find like the playlist that I've made, especially on the front page that showcases all that stuff. But just to kind of say, yeah, you've hit the jackpot if you like music and you like gothic and alternative and dark oriented stuff like this game, because I've done over 800, over 600, 700, 800 reviews on the topic of music. So good stuff over there. I mean, this channel is building along, but we'll see how that goes. But yep, alright, so we got the gems, or the orbs. So Now we just have to figure out what's going on, and you know, you'll be seeing more of that next time. But yep, this is gonna be interesting. I'm still gonna have to get back to this point when I turn on the PS2 next, so there's a little bit more left in the gameplay I did last time, but we'll get to that. So yep, just laid back, that type of stuff. So just strap yourselves in for part 2, and we're gonna just trying to figure out the wall jumping technique here. But alright, so see you next time, folks.